11:30 podcast. It's Odie Breeze, baby. Dre on wheels. You know it. Now where you was when a nigga was messed up? Where you was I was at, on man? My ass. I was stuck in a tree. Ain't nobody help me out. Ain't nobody help me down. I was faded. I was drinking. I was popping the molly. I wasn't thinking. But I'm grown now, so it's back to the basics. I'm living my life, and this love is amazing.
Yo, what it do, everybody? This your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Welcome back, you guys, to a new episode of the 11:30 podcast. What's good? Everybody doing out there? Appreciate you guys joining me here for a new episode. You dig, man? So, good morning, good night, good afternoon to all my viewers out there, to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys joining me. Keep coming back every week. I keep coming back for you guys to deliver some new content. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it very much, man. Also, don't forget to follow the 11:30 podcast on all social media platforms. And also, you guys, if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video, leave a comment, share it, man. And also hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode of the 11:30 podcast. But you guys, man, here this week's episode is going to be a fire one. I got my girl Aretha Yvonne, aka ReRe. Yo, she's back here on the 11:30 podcast. You dig? She's the host of the New Normal 2020 Conversation with Friends. She's from the ATL. She's gonna be joining me here back on the podcast in just a bit. But before we get to that, I want to shout out my guest who was on last week, my cuz Tiffany. Appreciate you joining me here on the podcast. I wish you best in your future and your business with Lush Mere Body Care. Keep doing your thing, cuz. Keep doing your thing. Appreciate you joining me here on the podcast last week. Also, you guys, before we get to Aretha, I would like to thank everybody who listened, downloaded, played, checked out the 11:30 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling on Spotify, Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. I appreciate it. Over 1,000 downloads and plays. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's keep the ball rolling. But you guys, man, like I was saying, my girl Aretha Yvonne from the ATL is here to join me to chop it up here on the podcast. Man, this is going to be a fun one, man. This is going to be a really, really fun one. Aretha, what's going on with you?
I'm doing good. What's going on with you? Thanks for having me back. Second time.
That's what's up.
I'm very blessed. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing wonderful. I appreciate
it. That's good. I see you without the hat. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You look good. You look good. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So how's life? Last time I had you on the podcast was in August. So it's
August. Life is great. But as far as like, you know, when we was talking about like dating and all that stuff, it's dead.
Okay.
It's hard. It's been very hard out here in these ATL streets. You know, everything is open here. Everything is wide open. You know what I'm saying? People don't even wear their masks no more. I mean, that's how open it is. They don't care about nothing. Everything is good. Like I got into, since last time I was on here, I got into like real estate. So that's what I'm dabbling in, you know, whatever. And also I got my own business now. It's called ReRe. This is the book they seen. Like I went through like, you see that, ReRe? So I'm excited about that. So it made me, you know, look at some things differently, readjust some things in life.
That's cool. That's really what's up. That's really what's up. If the time is to start a business is now, then come on, you got to start your
You got too much time on your hands. And most of the jobs that let people off ain't hiring again. They closed for real.
Right about that. How was your Halloween this past weekend?
I was chilling, watching movies, you know. I'm too old to be out of the streets. And then it was on a Saturday. You remember what Bushwick Bill said? Halloween fell on the weekend.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to have that. I wasn't trying to have what they had going on.
Oh,
okay. Playing tricks on me. I ain't want none of that.
All right. Was you watching some scary movies or just chilling?
I did watch The Invisible Man, but I don't know if it was really scary. It was more of like a thriller. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was upset, so he'll get some things off his chest. So I wasn't really scary. What you do?
I was just cooling and chilling. And basically just on social media, of course, getting the podcast ready though. And I want to show you something though. That's the reason why I asked you about Halloween. Are you a fan of Michael Myers?
I am. I like Michael Myers.
You like Michael Myers though. But Michael Myers, of course, you know, is It's one of the scary ones. You know, he's a slow
Yes,
walker.
he
Always
is.
got the knife in his hand, though. But
Exactly.
can you picture Michael Myers dancing?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
I want to show you something. And I thought it was very interesting because Halloween was, Halloween went down this past weekend, and everybody showed out. So check this out real quick. Yeah, that was crazy. He gave him a handshake at the end and everything. Michael Myers don't shake my hand.
You know who I was scared of though? I'm not even gonna hold you on that. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
I was scared of him. The first Nightmare on Elm Street, I couldn't take it. I was in my mama's room on their floor because I was scared he was gonna come in my dreams. I was like 11, 10. I don't know how it was, but I know I was scared of him because he come get you when you sleep.
Yeah. You're right
so
about
I was like, I ain't going to sleep.
Man, the one I was scared of was Candyman though. I ain't about to go in the bathroom. I ain't about to cut no light off. Say Candyman 3 times in the nope.
I didn't do none of that. The Candyman. What's the other person you call their name? What's her name?
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know something? I can't think of it. That's how you know we don't mess with no horror movies.
Yeah, I'm good. I like horror movies. I can watch them on TV all day long, but I ain't going in no bathroom saying Candyman.
No, I can't even watch them. I just don't want to.
Yeah. Also, last time you were here on the podcast, we was talking, of course, about political stuff and, the stimulus checks and everything, which we still haven't got any though. But the election day, is Tuesday. And, it's going crazy. People are boarding up buildings and stuff. And I want to ask you also, have you seen the video or the comments that Lil Wayne left, I guess, he's supporting Trump and stuff?
Okay, well, I seen a video of him going to, meet with Trump. Oh, I didn't see him commenting on it or whatever. Are you talking about when he got interviewed by that lady?
Yeah,
he was like, no, I don't be in nobody else's business.
Yeah, I think so.
So I did see that, and I know that he's supporting him because of taxes. Because they think, Biden is supposed to be taxing the rich or whatever. Yeah. Anyone making over $400,000. Well, my thing is this: I don't care who anybody votes for. That's their individual right. They can vote for whoever they want to vote for. You know what I'm saying? And we can't relate to Lil Wayne unless you make over $400,000. So I don't even look at him like being mad at him. He's doing what's best for him. He is right about that. That's an individual choice or whatever. People shouldn't be mad at that. Everybody, you can't do everything everybody way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is in different situations. People don't even know why they're Democrats. They just know they want Trump out of here.
Yeah. You're right about that. They
don't really know what's going on. They don't even know about Kamala Harris. It's just so much, to me, people not researching for themselves or whatever. And it's sad to me. To me, it's really, this year, let me tell you that too. Let me tell you what I learned. This year, I've learned the names of the Democratic negotiator, Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
And also the Republican, Mitch McConnell. You know what I'm saying? I never knew the people in Senate. I never knew the negotiators. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I never knew who really before this year. Because she's the one holding it in her hand. The stimulus, Nancy's like, you're not getting this. Okay. Unless Biden gets in office.
You teaching me something. You teaching me something. I ain't know neither. I live right here in D.C. though. Where all the political and politics go down, you teaching me something. So I'm learning. I'm listening.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't know either until this. I'm just saying this year, meant to me, I also saw who had the power. Who held the power? President. He can say, I want to give it to you, but Nancy's holding it up. Nancy is our president. She holding the power. And she said, I'm not budging. Mm-hmm. She wants $2.2 trillion. They said, okay, they was gonna give her 1.8. So they said, we'll move it up to 1.9. She was like, nope, that ain't good enough. I want 2.2. And she 80 years old. She is 80 years old. She's been in her position for 35 years. Come on now. This ain't somebody that's in touch with reality. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like, I know y'all hurting. I know y'all got to pay y'all rent and bills, but nope, not budging.
They doing their thing. How do you feel about this election going on? Are you, that's about to happen? Do you feel like, some scary stuff that might happen, some rioting and stuff, if Trump comes president and, if Biden comes, how you feel about it?
Okay, so how do I feel? So we was able to vote, talking about people of color, since like 1968. This is 2020. And over the years, what changes have I saw for us? We're used to it. You know what I'm saying? We already been down in the mud, down in the dirt. Like we used to, it doesn't affect us to me. I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because it's so political, whatever. People making it bigger than what it is. At the end of the day, you gotta focus on yourself individually, because we done had Bush in office, Reagan in office. We done had everybody we thought was like, ooh, and that was bad. Putting people in jail, locking people up, dropping guns in their neighborhood, dropping drugs in their neighborhood. What else can happen? This year, we done seen already the riot. We done seen people to stir the peace. Come on now. I expect it. I'm expecting. How about that?
Yeah, you right about that. It's some crazy stuff. 2020 ain't over yet though. It's November though. We almost through, with 2020, hoping 2021 be, much of a brighter.
Well, this is what it is though. It's the reason why it happened this way. Because it's 2020. It's been a whole new decade. You know what I'm talking about? So of course, crazy stuff happened in a new decade. And then it's a political year. This is a presidential election year. Come on now.
Yeah.
You already know it's gonna be some craziness. Because to be honest with you, it's still more people who die from the flu than they do from COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this stuff is a planned pandemic, like I said. However, it puts you some people in positions they've never been in before. Money wise, you might not have got the second stimulus, but a lot of people got that back pay, that unemployment. They got the first stimulus. They got the PPP loans. They got the EDIL loans. Come on now. It's no reason why nobody to be successful some way, somehow this year.
Yeah, you're right about that. But we're gonna move on here on the 11:30 podcast, you guys. It's time, for a question of the week, you guys. I brought it back, 2 weeks ago, so we're gonna keep bringing it back. This question is very interesting, so I thought I wanted to, ask it to you. I was watching Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. I'm a big kind of like thriller, suspenseful, mystery type of guy. I like stuff like that. But the new season of Unsolved Mysteries is back, and the Unsolved Mysteries are based on true stuff that happened over the past years or whatever like that. One of the episodes took place in Brooklyn, New York, and a lady went to the park with her children, with a child. And the little child probably wasn't no more than maybe, let's say, 3 years old, probably, maybe 2. So, they're at the park, they playing and stuff like that. And of course, it's family members there. They also playing around. And of course, when you got a little 2-3-year-old, everybody want to hold it. Everybody want to play with it and stuff like that. So her mother just chilling. She on the bench and stuff like that. So she gave the 2-3-year-old off, to go play, while she just, sit and chill. After time went by, the baby is missing. She's like, hey, you see my son? And well, he was over there, or he was over there, or he was there, but they couldn't find him. Long story short, the son went missing. And fast forward, this happened and it happened again to another woman. Same spot, same playground, about around the same age of the child. Same thing and everything. So both of them, both of the parents coming together, they grieving together and everything like that. And once the police starting to, go door by door, put it on the news, some people will start to come out and say, well, you know what? I don't think that baby, is missing. Somebody took that baby, and stuff like that. And they will go on in the episode and say, some babies who go missing at a young age, sometimes return to their birth mother, to their family and stuff like that. In the case, they showed one where a lady who could not have kids, and she couldn't go through the legal system to adopt kids neither. So, she went, to the hospital and she took the kid, and she raised the kid. Wonderful. She didn't treat her bad or whatever like that. But my question here is to you. How much jail time or prison time should a woman get if they choose to take a baby? They raised it well. They was at the graduation. They was at the birthdays. The only thing it was just a lie. She ain't her mom. But how much jail time or prison time should you think the woman should get, or if she should go to prison or not?
My personal opinion on that, I don't think she should get jail time. I think she need to go to a mental home facility because she snatched somebody's child up. She took that away from that person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, you'll go crazy if your child is missing. And then you had somebody else raise it. Mm-hmm. Something is wrong with them mentally. Because you said, they supported the kid and they stole. They went to school and was everything was there for them. They couldn't have their own. But no, I think they need a mental evaluation and they need to be in a mental health facility, not jail. Jail ain't gonna help them.
Okay. So sending them to a mental, you're not the first person who said that. So my response to that was like, okay, you send them to a mental health institute. They not crazy, but they are, because they went to a hospital and took the baby. So
exactly. That's crazy.
But when they go to the mental health, institute, most times what they're going to do is just give them pills to dumb them down, to
drug them up.
Yeah, so it's like,
So what to me still being from a mental health background or whatever. I mean, jail is not going to help them. If anything, they go to jail, they'll get out of jail and they'll do it again because they want to. To me, they're missing something like some type of love or companionship or whatever. Some facilities don't drug you like that. I know you gotta find a good facility, but you know what I'm saying? But you're right as far as they do put you on drugs and you can be like, are you there? Like, come on now. Talk to me. You're right, because they get kickbacks when they put you on the pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? Prescription drugs. So I just still don't think they need jail. They need somebody to really figure out what in your mind you thought it was okay to take somebody else's baby and raise it. Because you're saying they didn't harm the child. Mm-hmm. So what they did something really bad. But I don't feel like they'll learn in jail. I just don't.
Okay, that was cool. That was real, real cool. Well said, though. Another question, though, before we move on to our game here. It's a movie that's coming out. I think it may be coming out maybe next year or maybe sometime later on this year, but most likely next year. It's called Songbird. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with Bird Box, though. But it's called Songbird. And a lot of people were going crazy over the movie because the movie takes place in 2024. And basically the movie is about the COVID situation is still going on 4 years, into the future. Okay. You feel me? So a lot of people were saying, is it appropriate and is it right for them to go ahead and make a movie about the crazy times that we are in right now, where so many people have lost their lives, lost their jobs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, So me personally, I like movies though, but, I don't think it's an appropriate time. I might watch it, of course, but I don't think, it's an appropriate time right now where so many people especially lost their lives and you're going to make a movie about, 4 years, into the future that we still dealing with this though. Like, we want to move on. I want to know what's your thoughts.
Well, my thoughts on it is, why not? I'm going to say that. Why not? I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people doing a lot of inappropriate things. They've always done inappropriate things or whatever. They're not going to stop their dollar. They don't care about nobody emotionally. They're looking at their money. They're capitalists. They already know. They predicted this already. People, when they're playing stuff, they're playing it 20 years ago. We just now know, you know what I'm saying? It's new to us. It's not new to them. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I don't feel like it's not an appropriate time. How many times we watch a video of one of us getting murdered every day? That's inappropriate. So a movie talking about what happened in 2020, it ain't gonna affect us like that. To me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because we deal with so much, period. So I say go on with their movie. It's probably gonna flop. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Or I don't stop nothing that's gonna happen anyway. I don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what my 2020 was and whatever. So to act like it's inappropriate, it's a lot of inappropriate stuff going on. It doesn't affect me. I don't care.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you though. Okay, you guys, man, we're gonna move on here on the 11:30 podcast. Aretha, you down to play a game?
I'm down to play a game.
Okay, you guys. We're gonna play a new game here on the 11:30 podcast, you guys. We're gonna play two truth and one lie. Shout out to April. Where Aretha here is gonna tell me two truth and one lie, and I have to figure out which one is the lie. We're gonna do 10 rounds of this, and I'm gonna also do mine also. So Aretha, you wanna go first?
I sure will. Okay. So the first question, the first in the two truths and one lie. Am I a twin? Did I graduate at the top of my class in college? And do I watch network television?
The lie, I think, would be you're not a twin.
Mm-hmm.
No,
nah. Not a twin.
Yeah, I think I would have seen your twin by now.
Yeah.
The people who got twins, they seem to always with their twin.
True.
Yeah. Okay. I got one for you. I met Kurt Franklin. I like Judge Judy. I once got chased by a deer in my wheelchair.
You watching Judge Judy is a lie.
I like Judge Judy.
Okay, so you didn't. Okay, you didn't get chased by a deer.
No, I ain't get chased by a deer. Nah, I got chased by a dog though, but I ain't get chased by a deer though.
Yeah.
It was like one little ass chihuahua, one of them. They always be barking though. But yeah, I like Judge Judy though. My best friend kind of like got me into Judge Judy for some reason though.
I like Judge Judy too. She keep it real. Like she don't play with you.
She do, but she mean though, like real life. She'll tell somebody, shut up.
She's firm.
Okay, all right, she's firm. Okay, go ahead.
I went to grade school with a famous person. I went to prom wearing a designer dress worth $1,000. Or I write poetry.
I'm gonna say you went to the prom with $1,000 dress.
No.
Okay. All right. You showed out at the prom. You showed out. Which one is
that? Like, what?
You showed out. Okay.
The other two is true.
Okay.
It's on you now.
All right. I used to walk. I was in a long distance relationship. I've been to the monument here in DC.
I think the lie is you was in a long distance relationship.
No, I was in a long distance relationship.
Okay, you went to the monument in DC?
No, I haven't been to the monument here in DC. I was in a relationship I was in a long distance relationship before with a shorty from I think it was Houston, Texas. And yes, I used to walk before I was in a wheelchair before my muscles got weak in my legs. But no, I haven't been to the monument here in DC. Ain't that crazy?
Oh, you need to go. You right here.
Yeah, I know, right? I live right here in DC, but never been to the monument though.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't think you'd be in a long distance relationship though. I don't know.
Yeah,
it seems too much. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your feelings get involved. You can't see them when you want to. Like it would aggravate me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was young though. So when you're young, you do shit when you're young. So hey. All right. You.
Okay. I have won an art contest. I can fly an airplane, and I once wrote and acted in a play, a murder mystery. Which one's a lie?
You could fly a plane.
That's a lie, yeah.
Yeah, because I think you'll be everywhere right about now. You'll be everywhere. You'll be everywhere. Okay. All right. I've been stopped by the police. I've been on a roller coaster. I love eggs.
You love what? What's the last one?
Eggs.
You never got stopped by a cop?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, the lie in that one is I don't love eggs.
Oh, you don't love eggs. I love eggs.
Yeah, I know. Everybody love eggs. You know, they
I
always
love
get me.
eggs. I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I usually do not go to sleep before 1 a.m. I've never got a ticket of any kind. I never answer calls from unknown numbers.
Well, I guess since, we both Black people, I guess we're going to say you don't answer calls from unknown numbers.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that because the person be right next to me and be like, I don't know who that is. I'm not answering it. But when you're doing so much stuff, you better answer. You might miss out on something though. But I feel you though. I feel you. I'm right with you. I don't know that.
Exactly. Anybody got time for that?
You're right.
You like, no, not in this day and time. You know what I'm saying? Let's say scam likely.
See, you know what? I ain't even see. I'm gonna say something real quick. I ain't even got an iPhone though, but with that right there, I don't even want it if I'm gonna be like scam likely or you delete somebody. I
don't have an iPhone though. I have a regular Android, a Samsung. It still say that.
And it still say that?
Yep.
That's wild. That's really interesting. I got an Android too. Mine's don't even say that. Just private number or a number that I don't even recognize.
No, it say like with private numbers, it say private numbers, but on certain numbers that you ain't never seen before, it look like it's not even this country. Yeah, it say scam likely.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, especially if I delete somebody's number and maybe like, nah, come on, that's too much. That's too much. All right.
I don't like that either. It's crazy.
Okay. I worked at the movies. Besides Maryland and Virginia, I only been to South Carolina. I love the wintertime.
I feel like you love wintertime is a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie. I can't stand the wintertime. Can't stand it.
The snow, especially in DC. I know it snows.
Yeah, it snows. Like last year, it didn't really snow like that though, but it snows. But it's cool being here from DC though when you don't get all that crazy weather though. We kind of like
it's bomb. Yeah, I got the go-go music. every woman I know here be whipped. It be nice. Like they got a lot of style or whatever, and can dress. Like I've never met a woman from DC or Maryland that couldn't dress and keep their hair down. They keep their hair down. I give it up. My mentor in hair, because I was a cosmetologist for 10 years, was from Maryland, and. Well, she always say Maryland and DC, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. She was the bomb. Charmaine Bird, shouts out to you. I know you back there. I think she in DC now. But anyway, it's my turn now with the game.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I nap almost every day, every Sunday. I met all the members of the Beatles. I have over 100 selfies in my phone.
You like to take pictures, so I believe you got 100 selfies in your phone. I'm gonna say the Beatles.
I know. I ain't never met nobody.
Okay.
I never met nobody in the Beatles.
Yeah, you don't seem like you met the Beatles before. I was like,
I don't seem like that.
I mean, I don't know. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it though. I was talking to Chris the other week. It was like, I like, rock and roll music. Ain't nothing.
I do too.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. I used to rap. I have bad anxiety when leaving the house. The strip club is my favorite spot.
The strip club is your favorite spot is a lie.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you got that one. And actually, I've never been to the strip club.
I don't think y'all really have strip clubs like that. Where y'all from? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you gotta come to the A, baby. Come to the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that, because no strip clubs around, it's cool. So, nah.
We got Blue Flames, Magic City. Come through. Gold Room. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, dreams come true. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I made a perfect score on the English portion of the SAT. I'm colorblind. I own a puppet. I'm a ventriloquist.
The last one?
Yeah, that's a lie.
Okay. I was
I
like,
don't know. I own a puppet. Ain't no
I was like,
look at my friend right now. Hold on.
I was like, you got 1,000 on the SAT. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm smart. I just look like it.
Okay. All right. My favorite color is red. My least favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. I can play tennis.
You can play tennis is a lie.
Yeah, it's really a lie. Yeah, that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
I mean, most of us, I ain't gonna say most of us. A lot of people, we don't really get out there in the tennis court like that. I mean, I think it's good, like for some people who do, but we don't really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tennis don't seem like it's very interesting though. Not to me though.
I mean, it seems okay, I guess, when you get old.
When you get old. Okay.
I don't know. I just can't see it. Okay. I do not own my driver's license. I have won an art contest. I hate the color orange.
You hate the color orange?
No, I do not. Hold on. I do not have my driver's license. A lie. I have my driver's license.
You do or you don't?
You're right though. Yeah, you're right. I messed up. You're right. I don't like the color orange.
Okay. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I think you got that though. But yeah, the color orange. Yeah.
You was right. Okay. I'm still a little hungry, but anyway.
Hey, I was like, I already know she eating though. I already know. It's cool though. Hey, I be right with you. I be eating too. Okay. I was a crossing guard in elementary school. My favorite R&B singer is Usher. I love eating pig feet.
You love eating pig feet is a lie.
You damn right. I never ate pig feet at all. I don't want no pig feet. Keep the pig feet away from me though.
I mean, ain't no meat on the pig feet. First of all, I don't understand it.
Okay, you like pig feet?
No, I don't. But it ain't no meat on there. The corner store, in the corner store they have them jars and they sitting that pink stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm like, what are they eating? That's when I was little. As an adult, I'm like, that's nasty.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. I speak 4 different languages. Did I say that already?
No.
Okay. I write poetry. I once recorded a song that was almost a hit.
I'm gonna say the first one.
What? Oh, you don't think I can speak 4 different languages?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the first one was.
I can speak English. This is English. Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Oh man, okay. What was number 2? What's number 2?
The third one is Ebonics.
Hey Mo, hey, okay.
And the 4th one is French. Oui. Bonjour. So.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. You need to teach me some French. Okay. I've been to a Lil Wayne concert. I got caught trying to be freaky in junior high school. I've been to a football game.
What was the last one you went to? A football game?
Yeah, I've been to a football game.
You went to a Lil Wayne concert is a lie?
Nope. I never been to a football game.
Never been to a football. You went to a Lil Wayne concert, but you ain't never been to a football game.
I never been to a football game. I've been
to a
DJ.
That's my DJ.
Yeah, that job was off the chain though. It was like 10 years ago though, but I've been.
But still, it's still. I mean, I know his part was entertaining though. I mean, I like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you're right. I do. Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay. I was a hairstylist. I have $10 million in the bank. And I'm also a radiology tech, a certified radiology tech. Which one is a lie?
The $1 million in the bank.
What?
$1 million in the bank.
I said 10 million.
Oh, 10 million. 10
Yeah.
million? Oh man,
That's gonna be in the bank account soon one day.
Yeah, I speak that right into existence though. Okay. I rode a horse before. I love peanut butter. I never seen the movie Purple Rain.
You love peanut butter? Is it a lie?
I love peanut butter. I never seen it.
I love peanut butter too. I like peanut butter and jelly. They have that thing called stripes with the jelly and the peanut butter in it. I just found out about that. It's so good.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So what's the lie?
The lie was I never seen Purple Rain.
What? Oh, you doing yourself a disservice, sir.
Yeah.
You need to see it.
Yeah, I need to. But yeah, man, that was cool. I appreciate April sending in suggestions and everything. What was that? Two truth and a lie. Appreciate you, Yvonne, Aretha Yvonne, for playing the game.
Call me ReRe.
Okay.
Call me ReRe. Family could call me ReRe.
Okay, ReRe. Okay, ReRe. But I appreciate you playing the game. Hey, you guys, man. Hey, stick with us. We're gonna take a real quick, short commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna chat some more here on the 1130 podcast, you guys.
When it comes to growing your podcast, it's tough to know where to start. That's why Anchor gives podcasters the tools they need to make each episode better than the last. Now, Anchor Analytics includes new stats from Spotify to help you better understand who's listening and what they like about your show. With charts that let you see how far people are making it into each episode and where they're dropping off, you can plan your podcast around the content that performs best. Hover over to see how many people are tuning into specific segments and learn what hooks your audience by comparing the average listening time across multiple episodes. Using anonymized demographic data from Spotify, take a granular look at the age and gender of your listeners to start tailoring your content or targeting new audiences. Track analytics from multiple platforms and Spotify insights. Everything you need to grow your podcast all in one place with Anchor.
Ain't nobody held me down. You ain't gonna tell me shit. Fading. I was drinking. I was popping the molly, I wasn't thinking. You knew it. But I'm grown now, so it's back to the basics. I'm living my life, and this love is amazing. Where were you was when a nigga was where they was at, man?
Yo, you guys, welcome back here to the 1130 podcast. Y'all want to give a shout out to my big brother, Zodi Breeze. Appreciate you, bro, with the music, man. Hey, you guys, man, Zodi Breeze is going to be on here on the podcast next week. But you guys, man, appreciate you guys joining me here on the 1130 podcast this week. Once again, welcome back. I guess this week, you guys, is the host of the new normal 2020 conversation with friends, chopping it up here with ReRe, having fun here on the podcast, you guys. Well, you was also talking about in the beginning of the podcast about entrepreneurship and you having your own business and everything. Can you tell me more about that also before we, talk about how is the right time to, be an entrepreneur and, go after what you want in this, crazy time right now?
Absolutely. So we're at a time that a lot of people have a lot of more time on their hands. And right now you need to figure out, to me individually, what you do good. You know what I mean? You need to figure that out because where we're going, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And what we experienced this year, a lot of people was working at jobs and got laid off. And some of those jobs are not reopening, to me. You know what I'm saying? So right now, you don't want to go through this again. You want to make sure you have your own business. You know what I'm saying? So start right now, to me, studying and figure out what you like, what makes you happy, what you think you can sell, what you think you can, sell some. I always say sell something to die because you're making a profit instantly or whatever. If you want your own hair company, you want your own any products, there are vendors out there. You can have an online business, like for real. It's starting to get cold, and they're talking about the second wave of COVID-19. What does that mean, the second wave? Like, what does that mean? Like I told you before, Atlanta is wide open. Nobody wear masks. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So to me, this is the perfect opportunity for you, since we're in the house. Not bad, we're going to be on lockdowns. It started in certain states. lockdowns. So you need to figure out what is it that you can accumulate money, that you can like build something, build a brand of your own. This is the time. You need to leave something to your children. It's just like a good time to me. Like a lot of people, like I said, has a lot of time on their hands or whatever. So let's go ahead and figure out what business we can do for the family. You know what I mean? We don't think like that no more. We had Black Wall Street. We had Rosewood. Those are thriving cities of Black people who owned hospitals, who owned real estate, who owned banks. You know what I mean? I'm just saying right now is the time, this period. We can't depend on nobody but ourselves. We see that right now with the government. We want on a stimulus that they can pass if they want to. They don't care about us. You got to care about us. We have to care about us. So let's start figuring out what it is that we need to do to bring in a profit, to bring in money. Start investing too. A lot of people are holding on to their money to save. No, what you really need to do is figure out what you can invest in that you'll get a profit from. And then once you get to a certain amount, then you can start saving some of it, but you continue to invest. That's why you got stocks out here. You have the Bitcoin. That's like really like big now. We are going into digital currency, whether we like it or not. You know what I mean? We have other stocks, you know, from the regulars like Microsoft, you have Apple, you have so much stuff. Like, you know, get into it. Start to read and research. You need to. Your life depends on it for real. Like right now. Yeah. It really depends on it.
You're right about
I started Bon Renee because I told you having time. And the Bon Renee is my mom's middle name. My mom's middle name was Yvonne, and my sister's middle name was Renee. They both are deceased. So I want to put their names together, Bon Renee, and create a legacy, create a family business, something that my son and his children, like, we're creating a new legacy for our lives. So I'm just saying, think about that. Just put that seed in your head. Like, what can I do to thrive when I'm no longer here? You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure like, oh, my grandmother had this, you know what I'm saying? We need to do that. That's what our ancestors did. We just put a pause on it because they started opening up jobs for us that we could work, and we were making a little bit of money. And that's what it was, a little bit of money. And we felt like we was good. No. We can have whatever we want. We can manifest all our dreams. We can do whatever. We are great people. We are powerful people. We can change lives. I'm just saying.
You're right about that. You're right about that. Because if this is the time right now to actually get into what you want and just go at it, you know, like we don't get no younger, you know, we get older. So, you know, like how you were saying too, just like my guest last week, my cousin, you know, starting her business, you know, based off her daughter name, you know, so she can have something when she get older. You know, I know it probably wasn't like that back in the days though, but hey, you know, I want to keep doing this, you know, have my podcast. So maybe, you know, my son or my daughter, you know, choose to maybe take over of it or do whatever they choose to. So, you know, like as always, you know, thinking about, you know, the future and trying to do something right, man. Cause yeah, it's crazy. Cause people
have to. This is an eye-opening year.
Mm-hmm.
People had some amazing jobs. They was making some great money, and it stopped because their business is shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so they looking like crazy. People have mortgages they can't even pay right now. You know what I'm saying? The unemployment is not that high to pay. That was really minimum wage for people getting their unemployment checks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, think about your lives and your future, and you want something better than before. That's all I'm saying. Take advantage of it. And you are going to get some more money. We have so many loans out there for small businesses too, PPP and the EDIL. And if you have a business, you have an idea, start somewhere and then get your business plan and then apply for those business loans.
Right about that. You're right about that. Speaking of money, Birkin bags. You told me, well, you were saying off air and the hype about it. I looked this up. You know, Birkin bags is made with leather, exotic, you know, skin, and it can go from $11,000 all the way up to $380,000.
Yeah.
Would you buy it?
No, would not. Okay, I'm gonna say this or whatever. The Birkin bag hype, that's all it is. It's not putting any money into our communities or anything. I feel like we're giving you. Let me tell you something. What people don't understand, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, all these are their last names. They're investing in their family legacy. That's what we're doing. We're spending over 200, like you said, 11,000 to 380, close to 400,000 on a bag. And those bags are ugly, for one. And for two, you can have a house You have so many things with the house, like with that money. Like, what are we thinking? What are we doing? We're putting ourselves behind. And it's like a young girl's goals. Their goals are to get Birkin bags. What are they about owning houses and properties? You know what I mean? I would not get no Birkin bag. People need to reevaluate their thought. First of all, it's a waiting list. They only make 200 per year. Yes, they only make 200. It's up to a 6-year waiting list. So when you hear people say they got them and they did this and did that, no, they didn't. Half of people don't have no real Birkin bag.
People been on a waiting list for housing more longer than six years.
Yep.
They got a waiting list for housing, but they got a waiting list for a bag, a purse.
Yeah, because they don't make a lot of them.
That's crazy.
And think about how many people, millions are in the world. Think about how many millions and millions of people in the world. Do you think they're gonna have like you know what I'm saying? Everybody who say they want a Birkin bag in our community, I'll say of the Black culture or whatever that's wanting to jump on this. Because I don't understand it. Like, really, we're lost. We're lost as far as purchase power. If that's what you're talking about, a man got to get you to let me know that he want to be with me. No, I don't want that man. That he got to think that he got to buy me a bag, a Birkin bag at that. No thank you.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. Well, you just mentioned it. I'm gonna ask you this question before we move on. You just mentioned a man. Last time we were on the podcast, you was talking about online dating and everything. Have you found you a man yet? Because I was listening to your podcast and you was talking about how you want this and how you want that and how you want this and how you want that. You know. So I'm asking. How's it going?
It's a sad time.
Because I was like, maybe she need to slow down a little bit, but
I have not. You're right. I did need to slow down just to figure out what exactly I wanted, because I was meeting men that were good with money. They had things, but our personality just didn't mesh well or whatever. And I have a different outlook on my future. You know what I mean, or whatever. And then I was meeting men who had like a lot of children. I have one son, and they had different baby mamas. It was just like so much. I'm not dealing with that. I want to have a business with my mate, my future husband, which I already predicted. I'm going to be married in the summer of 2021. Yes, no, I have not met him yet, but he is seeking me. He's going to find me. That's what a man's supposed to do, find himself a good wife. She's here. But anywho, no, I'm falling back right now. I'm just going to focus on my businesses and trying to do that, because I went on other dates after that, and it just was like, no. And then I told you, a lot of men want to have sex, and I don't just have casual sex. I want somebody I'm going to do like meaningful. Like, if I'm doing all this with you, what am I going to give my husband? So I'm cool on that. It's just too much. I'm just gonna take a break. Like you said, I need to take a break. That's what I'm doing.
No, I ain't say you need to like take a break, but just just like slow down. And I think it's gonna come to you. I think it's gonna come to you. You're a beautiful woman, so you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
I don't get it either.
Okay. All right. Guys, we're going to move on here on the 1130 podcast. It's time, you guys, for questions by April, you guys. April sent in these questions, you guys. And I'm going to ask Aretha some questions. You down to ask some questions? Answer some questions?
Yes, I am. Always down.
Okay. All right. Where do you wish to travel and why?
Well, I do want to go to a couple of places. I want to go to Amsterdam because, I am a cannabis, what can we say? Like curator or possibly in the future. I want to go there and experience that. You know what I mean? And I also want to go to Bali. It's in India. It just looks so pretty. Like, the nature and everything. I just want to go. I saw it, and they have cheap prices right now too.
Okay, that sounds real cool. How is it in your hometown during the quarantine?
My hometown ain't closed, so it's the same.
It's the same?
It's wide open. They are having parties. They're getting lit. They're doing everything they want to do. My party is a party. My city is a party all the time. In the
okay. Can you describe 2020 in 3 words?
How many words?
3 words.
No, not in 3 words. I can't. Not in 3 words. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But like I said, to me, it was a wake up call. And yeah, you see me at the count it.
Okay, hey, wake up.
See, hey, wake up is 1 word.
Okay, all right, I accept that one though. Okay, I gotta ask you this one though. Do you think cereal is a soup? Why or why not?
Do I think what now?
Do you think cereal is a soup? Why or why not?
You said, do I think cereal is a soup?
Yes, I did.
You know who you look like right now? Malcolm Jamal Warner. You remind me, give me Theo vibes. But anywho, no, it's not no, I don't. I don't think it's a soup.
Okay, why not? Why not? Tell me why.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's first of all, it's a starch. Second of all, a soup is different to me. It's not just milk in actual either a grain or whatever. No, it's not. It's just not. It's not.
Okay. All right. I got you. Okay. What other podcasts do you enjoy?
11:30. That's what I enjoy. The Rosie Perspectives. Podcasting is another one. A man _ podcast. I said Gator. Down 5. Also Conversations with Erica, Dope Discussions with Erica and George with Gator. And that's probably about it right now. I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, cool. If you hold up, what body part do you wish you can detach and why?
What? Well, detach. None of them. I like my body parts.
Okay, I feel you. Okay, all right. What inspired you to become a podcaster?
I want to have conversations with people I don't know. Like, just like I said, conversations with friends. Now I have new friends. I have people I talk to all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I connected with you, Rose Perspectives. They're in Boston. Podcasting. I think he's in New York. Gator is here, but he's from Louisiana. It's just connecting with everybody around me. First of all, we're inside right now. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I'm more an introvert. I'm not meeting people like I used to. I was in sales. I was a sales manager for Ashley Furniture. I'll meet people all the time or whatever. Now I'm not meeting nobody like in person. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. So I gotta meet them. And then I met another lady. She is her name is Ashley. She has a podcast called Black Girl Interrupted or whatever. She's gonna be here. She's gonna put together for women, I think, the podcast and even to meet. So I'm just meeting good people. Your cousin, I'm talking to her, you know what I'm saying? It's just a good way to meet people that's on the same wave or thinking about what you're thinking about.
Hey, you're right about that. That's what's up. Do you have any crazy questions for me?
I do have a crazy question for you. Why are you so in love with wrestling?
That is a cool question. I don't know. I guess, when I was young and I don't even know. I don't know. It's the stories that they tell. Mm-hmm. Of course, we all know what it is and stuff like that, but it's the stories that they tell. Like, man, I was watching, I think it was a pay-per-view that came on last week, and I was just going crazy, and the people who don't understand it be looking at me but it's just so cool, and I don't know. I think once I got 15 or 16 years old and knew that it was staged and knew that somebody was putting this shit together and it was staged, I thought it was the most fascinating thing ever. I thought it was the most fascinating thing. Movies, they do the same thing, but it's just different on a different aspect. It's live every week of the year. It's crazy. So I don't know. Why? Also for everybody, if during the commercial break, if you've seen it, I also have a documentary series of my life coming soon to my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So I
will,
explore more and tell you more about that, but yeah, wrestling is a big part of my life.
I love it. That sounds what's up. I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in DC or whatever, have you ever are you into go-go music?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like go-go music or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to be a go-go artist?
Nah. No, never.
Because that's where you're from, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. A lot of people who from here, kind of like either been, musical, like rappers or such, or they went into that musical side though. A lot of people that I may know or went to school with, but never wanted to be a, go-go jump. The music.
Do you have anything musical that you do?
Well, like I said, I did rap, like back, when I was younger. So, it was cool. And the only like rap song that's on my YouTube channel, I think it's called Hope, so I did that one. So yeah, I definitely did that when I was definitely in like junior high school. So, but I always said I'm going to bring out like one song and, confuse everybody.
That's what's up though. Okay, last question. What do you want to take this podcast, the 11:30?
What do I want to take it? I want to take it across the world and back.
Okay.
I want to take it across the world and back. I was chatting with a guy who's from, actually a woman. She's from Australia. I was thinking of having her on the podcast. The only thing about that, of course, is just figuring out the time zones. A guy, of course, love my wrestling podcast. He's from the UK. So, I want to take it across the world and back, and everybody. My mom hit me the other day, she hit me with the soft little voice, I got a couple of words for you. And I was like, oh, shucks, what's going on? So this is like, I'm proud of you. And I was like, okay.
Oh,
I thought something was wrong, but, I'm doing that a lot. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's
what's up. Okay, well, I know it's going to happen. So, you already know.
Yeah, appreciate it. You guys, man, before we wrap it up, it's time for the WTF moment of the week, you guys. Of course, I got my guest here, Aretha Yvonne. You want to do the honors and go first to share your WTF moment of the week?
Well, my WTF moment was just people's reactions to Lil Wayne going to meet with Trump. That was it. Like, why did they care? That was it. Like, because he's Lil Wayne. He's gonna do. Look at his hair. I'm just saying. Why would you be surprised?
Yeah, everybody's going on his hair. Going on his hair. Crazy. My WTF moment of the week, you guys, is coming, from Atlanta though. Crazy story that happened a couple of days ago. A guy who was going to a restaurant. And I don't know what happened. Of course, they got their dress codes at restaurants. The guy had on Air Force Ones, and he was rejected of, being allowed into the restaurant.
This video has gone viral.
This is pure racism. She has on Adidas.
It shows a black man talking to staff at Umi Sushi restaurant after they asked him to leave, saying he violated the dress code by wearing sneakers. The man and his wife, Kaylin Colbert, say they were on their way out the Buckhead spot when they noticed a white woman at the bar also wearing sneakers.
White lady has on Adidas. I have on Nikes. You tell me I can't sit down. That's not right.
He's saying that it's dress sneakers, so I have
Are
to do
they
what he
Adidas?
said.
Another man walks out in a t-shirt and tennis shoes, saying he's the owner.
Does she have on a sneaker? Who does? This lady at the bar, you own it. Come on.
I'm not gonna have your argument. There's no Air Force Ones. Done.
Oh, wow. I don't think I can say, this wasn't necessarily based on color. I think it was, but I think it was kind of more or less, he's a big black guy. He looks aggressive and he has on these tennis shoes. We don't want him in here.
After numerous emails and messages asking the owner to speak, I went looking for him at the restaurant.
Hi, we're with CBS 46. We're trying to get in touch with the owner.
He later popped up on Instagram Live with rapper T.I.
We were 100% wrong at our operational and the way we handled the situation.
Colbert says she's not accepting his apology anytime soon.
Still living some crazy times.
No, this is Atlanta. What people don't understand is we're still in the South. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Georgia is very racist. It's like, I think being here, we're just used to it. And that owner actually met with T.I. And T.I. was trying to figure out what's going on. The actual patron, the young man who got kicked out of the establishment, got mad at T.I. Even though T.I. was speaking on behalf of all black people, like, why are you being like, why he couldn't come in here with his Air Force Ones? And then, to be honest with you, the one who owned it was like, I think he was Arabian or Indian, I don't know. Mm-hmm. He was like, okay, I want to make sure that I make it better. I want to make it right. I was wrong with it, and now I take responsibility for that. Whatever. So anyway, long story short, a lot of people move here don't realize it's still the South. what you know about the dirty South. You know what I'm saying? Your goody mouth tell you about that. It's not like people think it is. It's still racism going on. We might be Chocolate City right now. DC was the original Chocolate City.
Yeah, it was so was.
We be Chocolate City now, but it's still like other people moving in. If you don't say nothing, you won't get the respect. But T.I. said something, and a lot of us will shut you down, like with the Houstons and other stuff. It is unfortunate. I hate that happen.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy situation though. But Aretha, man, ReRe, I appreciate you joining me here on the 1130 podcast. Before you go, any shout outs, anything you want to say?
Yeah, if you guys can follow me on the new_normal2 on podcast on Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook at the new normal 2020 or Aretha Yvonne. And just keep looking out for me or whatever. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's always fun with you or whatever. It's been a total, just real fun, like I said. And I'll see y'all soon.
Okay. Once again, you guys, my guest here, Aretha Yvonne, also go by ReRe, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you once again for joining me on the podcast. Of course, you're welcome here anytime. We're going to see you down the road. Keep doing your thing. I wish you the best in your success and your future. So keep killing it. And once again, thank you for joining me here on the 1130 podcast.
You're welcome.
Yo, Aretha, ReRe, appreciate you joining me here on the 1130 podcast. It was a dope episode, man. Dope episode. Man, 2 truths and a lie. Shout out to April. Man, everything. Questions by April. She said, nah, I love all my body parts. But man, once again, I appreciate you joining me here on the podcast. You're welcome anytime. We're gonna see you down the road here on the 1130 podcast. And yes, man, I want to take the 1130 podcast all over the world, for real, man. And I never been, of course, traveled far besides DC, Maryland, Virginia, and South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. So man, yes, the future is bright and the world is mine. Gotta claim that, for real. But once again, Aretha, appreciate you joining me here on the 1130 podcast. But you guys, don't forget, to follow the 1130 podcast, man. Follow the 1130 podcast on Twitter at Dre on Wheels, you guys. Also, follow the 1130 podcast on Instagram, like the 1130 podcast on Facebook. And also, you guys, subscribe to the 1130 podcast on YouTube. And if you would like to be a guest here on the 1130 podcast, email me. That's the 1130podcast at gmail.com. That's the 1130podcast at gmail.com. Yo, once again, man, dope episode. Zodi Breeze is gonna be in the building next week, you guys, man. Try to get Zodi Breeze, man, to sit down and talk to me, man. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun episode, man. But once again, man, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels.
Zodi Breeze, you know it.